Alright, BobalosRex here, and you know what day it is, so you know what this is. Weekly Vault News. So let's get this vault and talk about what's going on. We pretty much all know what's going on, because it happens next week. Oh, let's get that transmog for once, and then I can convert that as well, I believe. So that's good. Nice. Yeah, I've been using those. So, what's going on this week? Real quick, spend these tokens of merit either to save up possible valor stones, or they'll convert to gold automatically. Put some gems and stuff. I wouldn't recommend buying the crests because crests are going to be useless after this week. More on that later, but let's get into the weeklies. So what do we got going on here? We got 3 events going on. We got Emissary of War, we got Mythic Dungeons, we got Very Best, we got Pet Battles, PvP Pet Battles, and then we got Time Walking, Turbo Time Walking last week. We're in BFA. This is the last week to get BFA for a while. So if you need to get some BFA stuff from that Time Walking vendor, hit that up. Get that done. Alright. Now, the new quest this week is World Soul. Of course, I pick Undermine. It's so easy. You just gotta, tickle... Well, I guess it's World Quest this week. And now, for the PvP quest, we got Sparks of War, Undermine. That's where ganking's happening if you want that bonus rep. We got Rated Arenas for the weekly PvP quest. Remember, Honor does not reset. And Valor Stones do not reset. Alright. And then Arena Skirmishes, everyone's favorite. Alright. Now, what else do we got going on? Now, Visions aren't going away. FYI, Visions don't go away. But they are going to be locked into Season 2. All the main events, Theater Trope, Awakening the Machine, all that stuff will bump up to Season 3. Overcharged delves will go away, so finish up any overcharged delves you got going on. Use your Radiant Echoes, use your Coffer Keys, spend your dinars, do your... Oh, the Hellstone stuff is gone. Get ready for crafting. Alright, we're going to be crafting, maybe not the first week, but the second week. It's the last... Oh, no, there's 2 more weeks of the wins event. Here's what I forgot to do. PvP! Deep Wind Dunk is up. And then an M+. Yo, get your score locked in. Season 2 is ending score-wise, so you need to get that locked in. You got to get 3K. You may be able to get the mounts in the buffer week. Make sure you take out the underpin. Try to get that done. But his mount isn't going away, just the achievement and title. So that's not too bad. Not too many people complain about titles. More people want mounts than titles. Also, finish up your delve journey. You want to get this done. Get Brand caught up to level 80 if you can. Do the overcharged delves. Get your belt. I mean, you can get it next patch, but you're going to want to get it either way. At this point, it's not... Unlike the ring, the belt is not that hard to get. The ring is a pain to get. The belt is not. I actually prefer the belt to the week. What else do we got going on this week? Okay, Dark Moon Fair. You can get Dark Moon Fair buff early, but the patch is hitting Dark Moon Fair. Dark Moon Fair is going to be going when the patch hits. Alright? Trial of Style also starts this weekend. Alright? And then, yeah, the patch is on the 5th. So we got Dark Moon on Sunday this week. So there's all that going on. What else do we got going on in the game? Oh, I forgot the world boss. Alright, well, where's the world boss? Where in the world is the boss. Also, don't forget the Godfather. Get your, like, loot. And then Orta's got some money down there in Ashkahet. And yeah, finish up Overcharged Elves if you want it. You got 2 more weeks of the Undermine rep bonus. Well, all Khazar rep bonus, but, you know, main thing. And again, do your World Soul memories, because you're going to have to grind new ones. So you might as well use your old ones if you still need to do that stuff. Like, I actually got to do that. And then what else is going on this week? I've already been basically saying last week of Season 2, what I've been doing, so your armor is going to gray out. So you see how that's like Hero 7 out of 8? That's going to gray out, and I can't upgrade anymore. So, any gear you want upgraded, upgrade it this week. I know I'm telling you to save Valor Stones while also spend them, but you should spend some and then stockpile some more. Like, if you're going over stock, you might as well spend them to upgrade your gear, because it's going to get grayed out next week. Especially if it's like Myth Track, even Hero Track. Because then you're going to be needing Champion Gear. Champion Gear is going to be obtainable in that first week from a couple of sources. And that's going to be the best gear in week 1. More on that in its own video. But if you got excess Valor Stones, spend them to upgrade the rest of your stuff. Then stockpile. Because your crests, these are basically null and void. Okay? I'm not sure if they're going to go to 0 or just be unusable, basically. Alright. And 11.2. Oh, make sure your bank is in order, okay? They did do a recent fix so that letters would not have that issue, because people were saying there was an issue with late letters. They did say they did some updates to help fix that. So go into the bank update as you will. If you want to put your stuff in your bags, then put it in your new bank system, because the new bank system is better. But I get why people are worried, so get ready for that. It's changing. It's basically combining all of this storage plus a little extra, all of this storage, all of your void storage into one UI, and you can label them just like you can for a Warbank. So it's basically going to be like you have your Warband bank, and then you have your character banks, and you can basically do all that you can do with all of that. So I think it's going to be good. It's just people be prepared. Also, the new trading post has been revealed. We do got 2 days left, so definitely finish up your trading post. Now, here's the thing about the trading post that was just revealed that I'm a little, like, worried about. It may not have the extra juice that this one had, the double bonus rewards, but we don't know. We don't know. We'll know when EU get it in, like, a day. So we got the new trading post somewhat revealed. Of course, it's the chest stuff. I wonder who thought that. Everybody, basically. But yeah, so we're going to get the new chest stuff along with some other new mounts. So finish up this month's trading post, get all your traders 10D, and get ready for next month. Oh, I don't have enough to go shopping crazy. I'm just going to get what I need, you know. I got to conserve. And then we got news that there's a new secret. You may have already seen my video about it. On the 1st, which is also the beginning day of Trial of Style. Interesting. A new secret is going to be revealed. Or activated. Alright, and it may have something to do with audio logs. Do I know what the secret is? I don't know. All I know is the Secret Finding Discord posted something at 9 a.m. And it is linked up with audio files that are coming out about Koresh. To me, that feels like Blizzard and them are going to unlock a secret, and they're going to go finding the secret. You can see my whole opinion on that. That's what it feels like. I don't know, but we will know on the 1st. Alright? We will know on the 1st. And second audio log has dropped. So there's 2 audio logs now that you can listen to, which is basically audio files of the Devouring War, which is set up for us going to Koresh literally this week. So I'm excited. They're hyping it up. Alright, and then, yeah, we're going to have Dark Moon Fair overlapping with Winds of Mysterious Fortune here. So this is going to be a good rep week. Now, the new rep isn't affected by wins, sadly. Pretty sure it's not. If it is, Blizzard, thank you for giving us bonus rep. But I doubt it. And then that's it. Mop Classic, the season started proper, so you can start doing all the crazy fun stuff in Mop. Everybody's having fun with Mop, but there's been bugs and stuff and hot fixes. Is basically, they're getting as many hot fixes as Remix did. So, good luck on them. And the rest of Classic is doing whatever it's doing. I'm almost done covering the main Classic unless something new happens. And then in PTR, they're still doing class and dungeon tuning and testing. So that's going to go all the way up until the season starts. But they just did some tuning and they're doing a couple more testing. So then there's going to be base mythic week. Alright. I'm going to do a whole video on this, but it's going to be base mythic in this first week. Other than Tazavesh. So we're still going to be tight. And then raid and then all that good stuff when the season starts on the 12th. It's exciting. I'm excited. Hearthstone has got a new Battleground season incoming. And there may be some balancing in it. So that'll be interesting. And then also in Hearthstone, there's a Diablo Immortal event. You get level 10 in Diablo Immortal. You get a card back. Super easy to get. It is free to play. I didn't want to stick on Diablo Immortal myself, but I got the card back because the card back was cool. And you can do that. In Diablo 4, the Goblin event is ongoing. They just kind of dropped it, and it was bugged at first, but I guess it's fixing now. And then Overwatch has some events starting this week. There's Twitch drops ongoing. There's a loot box event ongoing. And there is the Junk Rat Loot Horde that starts on the 1st as well. And then that leads me into this final bit. Well, HOTS Heroes of the Storm also got an update. Not like a big update, just some like fixes or something. It was said that Overwatch, Xbox said Overwatch is going to get announcements at Gamescom. And I believe Diablo has been said that as well. So this August is we're basically Gamescom is gonna have a little mini BlizzCon stuff. So expect WoW news, Diablo news, and Overwatch news. Of course, I'll be covering it because I like playing some of those games. I won't do a whole Overwatch video. Maybe I'll react for cheats. We'll see. And that's basically it. I'm gonna be doing my Transmog showcase and starting the new one for August. The theme for August is going to be very obvious because of what's going on. But hope y'all are ready to go to space. So tomorrow, I got a fun video along with the showcase. I'm going to be talking about Donkey Kong Bonanza. I've been having fun with that. And then this week, what to do first. It may be coming out a bit late. No, I usually do the last week. What to do first. I'm going to tell you what to do first. And then I'm going to have what to do first for the season. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.